David's new life in Manhattan felt like a dream come true. His spacious apartment offered a sanctuary from the chaos of the city, and his neighbor, Emily, was a vision of beauty and mystery that he couldn't resist. Their first meeting was serendipitous, a chance encounter in the elevator that left David breathless. As they exchanged polite small talk, he found himself drawn to Emily's captivating smile and sparkling eyes. Over the following months, their friendship blossomed into something more, each shared moment deepening their connection. They spent lazy evenings in coffee shops, exploring hidden alleyways, and sharing secrets under the moonlit sky. But amidst the magic of their burgeoning romance, David couldn't help but notice Emily's peculiar habits. She always seemed to avoid direct sunlight, preferring the shadows cast by the towering skyscrapers. And whenever garlic was mentioned, she would politely decline, citing a mild allergy. At first, David brushed off these oddities as quirks of Emily's personality. But as their relationship progressed, he couldn't shake the feeling that something was amiss. He began to notice subtle changes in Emily's behavior. The way she seemed to come alive at night, her aversion to mirrors, and the faint scent of earth and decay that clung to her skin. Despite his growing unease, David was hesitant to confront Emily about his suspicions. He was afraid of what he might discover, afraid of losing the woman he had grown to love. One evening, as they sat together on Emily's balcony, bathed in the soft glow of the moonlight, David finally broached the subject. "Emily, there's something I've been meaning to ask you," he began, his voice tinged with uncertainty. "Why do we only meet after sundown? And why do you react so strangely to garlic?" Emily's eyes flickered with hesitation, her gaze dropping to her lap as she struggled to find the right words. "David, there's something you need to know," she said at last, her voice barely above a whisper. "I'm not like other people. I'm different." David's heart skipped a beat as he listened intently to Emily's confession. His mind raced with 1,000 questions, each one more urgent than the last. "What do you mean, Emily?" he asked, his voice trembling with apprehension. "I'm a vampire," Emily confessed, her words hanging heavy in the air. "I've been alive for over 500 years, cursed to walk this earth in search of companionship." David's heart raced as Emily's confession hung in the air, her words weighing heavily on his mind. He felt a surge of fear and uncertainty, but beneath it all, his love for her remained steadfast. "Emily, I had no idea," David stammered, struggling to find the right words. "But why didn't you tell me sooner?" Emily's eyes filled with sorrow as she took David's hand in hers, her touch sending a shiver down his spine. "I was afraid, David," she admitted, her voice barely a whisper. "Afraid that if you knew the truth, you would run away from me like so many others before you." David's heart ached at the pain in Emily's voice, his own fears melting away in the face of her vulnerability. "I would never leave you, Emily," he vowed, his voice filled with conviction. "I love you no matter what." Tears welled in Emily's eyes as she looked into David's soulful gaze, her fear slowly melting away in the warmth of his love. "Oh, David," she whispered, her voice trembling with emotion, "I love you too." And so, their love endured, stronger than before. As they faced the darkness together, hand in hand, David and Emily's bond only grew stronger, their love transcending the boundaries of time and mortality. But amidst the joy of the newfound connection, a shadow loomed, a shadow that threatened to tear them apart forever. David's mortality, the fact that David could die. One night, as they sat together in the darkness, Their hands entwined, David made a decision that would change their lives forever. Emily, he began, his voice filled with determination. I want to be with you, no matter what it takes. I want to share eternity by your side. Emily's eyes widened in surprise, her heart racing with a mixture of fear and longing. David, are you sure? She asked, her voice barely above a whisper. Becoming a vampire is not something to be taken lightly. It's a curse as much as it is a gift. But David's mind was made up, his love for Emily driving him forward with unwavering determination. I'm sure, Emily, he declared, his voice filled with conviction. I want to spend eternity with you, even if it means sacrificing my humanity. And so, in the pale light of the moon, Emily sank her fangs into David's neck, their love sealing their fate for all eternity. As the darkness closed in around them, they embraced their new reality, united in a bond that transcended time and space.